Well, good morning. Brought to you by the Robinsons.
That was so funny to look online because I'm delayed.
Who we all
Good
got
morning,
in
everybody.
this morning?
Okay, we've got Simon, Brandon's Outdoor Adventures, V3 Custom Cave, Freedom Frog, and Dallas Liver. If I said your names wrong, please forgive me. Dallas Liebert.
Boy, I'm impressed. Thank you for all you all coming in. I really appreciate that.
It is nice. Good morning to you too.
Yeah. So, what are we going to talk about?
Not the weather.
No,
But it has been
crappy.
nice.
Can't
Well,
talk
actually-
about last week. That was crappy too. Well, maybe
No,
we
it
can.
wasn't. Yeah, a little bit. Because, you know, we found out some answers,
Yeah.
you know. Things that were going on with Don health-wise, we found some answers why. So now we'll get someplace.
Does anybody want to come up?
Yeah.
Surely can do that. Just give me a message on YouTube that says you want to come up, and I think my link is still in there.
Mm-hmm. It is.
Yep, at the top.
Yep.
And I'll have to go around to the camera, to the phone to bring you up.
Wabash Nate is in the house.
Good morning, Wabash. Nice to see you in. Oh, there's Gigability.
Good morning to you.
Well,
Hope everything's
we'll
well
wait
with you.
for maybe a few more people. Not that I expect a few more, because I got more than I expect.
V3 Custom says he's heading to the lake. Hope he has good luck.
Yeah. I hope he's going fishing.
Didn't we go fishing this week? Was it this week we went fishing and caught? Just for fun. We just caught and released.
Yes, that's right.
We had a good time.
We went fishing. We were going to go catch some. Took the light action poles out and thought we'd go catch some suckers and some creek chubs for bait. We went out there and Paulette got the first bite.
True. I
And,
lost it.
and it took off on her and was running, but I forgot to check her drag, so when he hit the end of the line, he snapped the line.
He set my pole up, and man, it just took off, and I was like, oh, wow. So I was having fun with it, and then all of a sudden, came to the end of it, and he was gone. We're pretty sure it was a drone.
Yeah,
We
we
were just
caught a
doing it
couple
for fun.
drum after that. And we had about a 12-foot cliff to climb down to the water, but
It was
then she
interesting.
caught another fish, and I was climbing down there to get it for her and get the hook out. Well, it ended up getting it up on the mud, and then the line snapped, and then I ended up sliding into the water, and I
was having
had
interesting
mud from my
times.
knees down.
Downtown Ernie Brown.
Good morning, Ernie.
And the Dam River Boys.
Yeah, good morning.
But we did have fun. And I did
Yeah,
get the
we
biggest
had
fish.
It was,
And the biggest one still got away, but I still hit the biggest one on shore.
yeah. And then I followed suit like everybody else and ended up catching a dang turtle. That's the first one I caught in
Custom screen
50
printing is in the house.
Who?
Custom screen printing.
Oh, cool. Morning, Wayne. How are you?
You know, when he caught that turtle, it was funny too, because just before it, I said, well, you know, it seems like everybody we've been watching fishing live on TV. I can't say names right now. they were catching turtles. And I said, we've not caught a turtle for years. And
No.
turned around, Don caught a turtle.
Yeah, we're only allowed to take one turtle a year. However, they don't have, I don't know if you have to buy a special license. Did you get a tag or
Never
is it just honor system? But I wouldn't mind getting one big snapping turtle and cooking it up.
Dan says that, or excuse me, Dan. Dan Riverboy said that Stan and Turtle Lady are coming down to fish with them again today because Stan needs a second lesson.
Well, I hope you enjoy fishing with them. I know I'd love to be able to hook up with somebody on YouTube just to go fishing.
Jackie K is in the house from Australia.
Cool.
We have two
Good morning,
Australians,
Jackie.
Simon and Jackie K. That's that cool.
Oh, I can't. All right, keep going. I got it.
Don's gonna unhide something. I don't know what that means, but he can unhide it.
There we go. Woohoo!
Last time, Dan River Boy said he went, who is that? Anyway, he went and said that Stan got slapped with a 22-pound blue cat slapped in the face.
Who?
Stan.
Oh, yeah.
Did
I think I've seen
you
that.
see that?
There've been a couple people lately getting slapped. The water's cooling off, so they're a little more active for, until it cools off more. Our water's probably down to the mid-50s already, if not lower 50s. Nights have been cold, starting to get frost.
But yet the fall flowers are still really pretty
Yeah.
here. Rivers, flowers, trees are starting to change.
I'm real close to calling it quits for fishing. I think maybe I'll do that today. But I think the state pulled all the boat docks out and stuff, and there's no way I can launch my pontoon without a dock. I can launch it, just can't get back on it. And too far to drive two cars. So she can go home while I'm fishing.
Pontoon Jody. Jody's in the house, Don. And hello to you too, Jody.
Good morning, Jody. You fishing?
Dan and the River Boys, they say it's still 70s in the upper Chesapeake.
Yeah.
We used to be out there, didn't we?
Yep. We used to fish Chesapeake Bay and
We did the James River.
James River.
Cool.
And they always talked about all these big catfish and stuff. And I didn't know what they were really talking about. I mean, catfish. And when you go in the bait store, they had all these big eels in their tank. And I couldn't figure out what they were doing with the big eels. That are they putting them on for catfish? Because I always thought of it as being annoying as heck when they get on my line. I'd have 2 inches of slime about 2 feet up the line.
Jackie K asked if you've ever been ice fishing. He has, and I have, and we have ice fishing.
Who is it?
Jackie K.
Jackie, yeah, we go ice fishing. I think last year was the first year I haven't been in a long time.
Yeah.
I have my hopes up for this year, but it'll be a hit or miss. And I went to lift my ice shelter, and I could barely lifted enough to move it. And last time I used it, I was able to lift it up and put it in the truck. So I'm concerned about how weak I've gotten this last year, whether I can put it up or not.
We're gonna do more walking and get yourself up again. I think, wasn't it last year though, there was so much snow on the ice, if there's so much snow, remember? You couldn't even get out on it.
Yeah, there's quite a bit.
Yeah, that
We
makes
took
it
those
bad
ice
too.
fishing videos last year.
Mm.
I got a mail from DHA David, and I really appreciate it. I got some wonderful stickers from Double Hook Angling. Doo-doo-doo.
You get so excited when you get mail.
Double Hook Angling. So that'll go on my sticker board. And I appreciate you sending me a couple extra. I appreciate that again. And then I got another one from, ain't opened yet.
Drive safe, Jody.
This is a real one. I got something from Tom.
Cool knife, wasn't it? I bought that for Christmas.
So Tom, thank you very much for the stickers if you're in here.
Gracie, Virginia.
And
That's
let's
cool.
see what Tom gave us. Stuck. Well, that's just the envelope. That's silly me. Keep the envelopes for later use. All right, this is cool. They're all cool. They're all different. That's what's so cool about all. This is from LG Bass. Ain't that a cool sticker?
It is cool.
You know, I used to,
285.
oh, I said thanks for the trade. Actually got two stickers. One's
Oh,
One's
yeah.
night fishing at the dock and the other one day fishing at the dock. I don't know if you can see that, but super cool. I love stickers.
Yeah.
And then I got a thing in the mail, and I do this. When I win something online, I put it out of my mind. I don't even remember what it was. Well, I got a rod holder from Takedown Rod Holders. So shout out to Takedown Rod Holders. And I don't remember where I wanted that, but it came in mail. But when I do that, when it comes in the mail, I'm just excited as a little pig in the mud.
Pig in the mud.
So let's look and see if we can get this open. I assume it's a rod holder from Takedown Rod Holders. Oh,
Jimmy Graham.
huh?
Jimmy Graham is in the house. He says, "Good morning, everybody."
Good morning, Jimmy.
Eddie Gross.
Good morning, Eddie. Oh, cool.
Indiana Chris.
Good morning, Chris. Oh, cool. I'm anxious to try it out. I'm one short. I got 3 rod holders, so when somebody goes with me, I'm always one short. So this will be cool. Be a lot easier to put in than mine.
That will.
Mine are kind of big, but once I get them in, they ain't going nowhere. But
This one either.
so thank you to everybody. Shout out to Takedown Rod Holders.
Thank you.
Check it out.
Rod holders.
Mm,
I don't think so.
can't even bend it. There, all clean again. So, who's gonna come up and join me? I need somebody to talk to. Oh, I'm
Oh,
sorry,
thank you.
Paulette.
You're right.
I might not know how to bring anybody up. I'm just working through this, guys. I'm not, by no means an expert at it. But I think next week, we're gonna have it, figured out differently to where we can, I think we found an easier way to do this. But every little step of the way, we're finding something easier to
Learning.
do, easier to learn. And like right now, my mic and my headphones are supposed to be working, but they're not.
Your headphones aren't working. Your headphones.
I had them working, yeah.
Oh gosh.
Well,
Get the dentist left.
maybe I just don't hear anybody, but I should hear it. This is my goal. I like to make
I
Pretty-
heard your freedom frog.
pretty pens. And I don't know if you can see that or not.
Twist it straight. There you go.
And my goal is this winter is to fill this piece again. I've probably filled it twice and I've given them all away. It just makes me feel good to let people come in here and take a look and decide which one they like best. Some of them are, there's more to it than just the pen to me. I use all scrap wood. And I'll see a good tree down somewhere and I'll go and cut a hunk out of it and cut it up for blanks and so it's all scrap wood. And I found some beautiful wood, but I can't find any more of it. It's I think North Dakota willow is what it is. But it had real white and then a real chocolate brown mixed in it. So everything I turned just came out beautiful that way. Except for my mistakes. The wood was beautiful.
Can't
Yeah.
count your mistakes.
I don't,
It's not the Lord's fault.
A lot of people will take clear lacquer or epoxy or something and spray their stuff so it's nice and shiny. And I don't do that. I do all of them, all my wood stuff. I put oil on them and I buff them until they get shiny. But that way, if you scratch it, all you have to do is grab your household furniture oil and put it on there and voila. Rub it a little bit and it's fixed. Where if it's a sprayed on finish, you're going to have to sand it all the way down to bare wood in order to repair it. So that's something that, so I'll be making some bottle stoppers for those of you who use them. I use them on my oils that I keep by the stove. And They're good for wine bottles or stuff like that, just for looks. What else did I do?
Bowl,
Very few
very
bowls.
few.
'Cause
Some vases.
I can't get the hang of it.
Some vases.
Yeah, some vases. My bowl out here. Nope.
I just put them in, send them out, use them. Sometimes I put them back away. Sometimes they're out.
But,
I'll show 'em another time, too.
Do them. Oh, then I also make some duck and goose calls and deer and predator calls. Not so much there. Nobody seems to ever want to do that anymore. They want to go electronic but
People don't.
like I said,
know how to anymore.
when I get done with them, set them up as for people to see. Don't use them. So what do we got going this week?
Mm.
I can't think of anything.
I was,
I'm sure I got a doctor's appointment somewhere. And last week I had a doctor's appointment Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Did I have one Friday?
with Friday,
Oh.
yesterday, or Friday.
So they did all their poking.
We did too have one Friday.
Huh?
Yeah, we did.
So we had one every day, poking and prodding, and
We had one every day.
it's like they're just bound determined that they're going to find something. But I think maybe we might be on the right track now.
Jody asked if the link she got this morning was any good. It should have been good, right? That's the one
Oh,
I've been pasting and putting out. StreamYard today, whatever.
oh, I don't know then. That was the link that StreamYard gave me to invite friends. And they said, post this, have them post this link. So I'll go back and check it. Maybe I went off and came back on. Is the one Paulette's posting good?
You go to guest. Jody said go to guest at the bottom of the page and the commands and click invite guests, copy link, then paste it to someone's messenger chat, however you want to do it.
Can you do that?
I don't have
Oh,
live stream on mine. I'm just on YouTube. You have it on there.
okay. Anyhow, whoops, that thing. Short memory. Anyway, they posted.
Abilities had to tell you he left his thumbs up for you, Dawn. I got stuff to do here.
Well, thank you for stopping in. I really appreciate it.
You do have a good day, though. I think that's the one I put up free and for, is the hit to link to StreamYard. I don't know. We might have some nice days to go fishing again.
Yeah, I'll have to
Check the weather.
check into this thing. Can't seem to find what I'm looking for.
No, Robert, you said I had here.
I thought I had this all figured out this morning. It was like, woohoo, I even got a couple minutes to spare.
Yeah, we did. We were all done, and Don was. I said it's only 6 o'clock. just sit down and relax for a while. Jody said sometimes you don't actually do it, but you send an old link. She said everybody does it. Custom screen printing told you to have a good day. He's going to work on his printing video, and God bless. And you also.
Well, you have a good day, sir.
Gigability said they're having a bad storm coming.
Yeah, how are people faring with that storm? I haven't, we don't have anything up
Be
here. We
careful,
got a little bit
Gigability.
of warm
Yeah, I
weather.
hope it's not, too bad. Mike Turner, 712 Catfishing, said good morning, Paula.
Good morning, Mike. How are you doing today? I'm not gonna.
That's okay. I did put this on. I mean, I've been doing the other one, so
Yeah.
I don't know if it'll
Been
work.
doing great, dear. Running me right over. I'm trying to think, there was one other thing I did on the lake that I can't remember that I do a lot of. But it's so relaxing. I'm by far not a professional. In fact, most of the time I have no idea what I'm doing. I can take a block of wood this big around and only end up with something this big around and that long when I get done. Some's the wood and some's my abilities. I'll keep messing up so it's all right. Instead of a bowl, we're gonna make a vase, and then it gets smaller. And okay, we'll make a bottle stopper as it gets smaller, and so I never know what I'm going to end up with. I kind of start and I kind of look at the wood to see what it's like, and I'll probably change gears and what I'm doing multiple times before I ever get to a product. And my products I do box is not full, and it's much smaller than my box that I throw all my mess ups in.
Sure. But it's okay. You enjoy it too.
Yeah, I hope we get out fishing. It's, like I said, I'm about ready to wrap it up for the year.
We're gonna have windy days today,
It's
though.
the winds are coming now, and it's getting down into the very low 40s most every night, and the highs are upper 50s, maybe low 60s. So don't give us much chance to warm up at all. And I'm so cold anyhow that
Warm part.
yeah, I was saying I think the doctors are on the right track this time. I have I have a team of people working on me now, and two of them are pharmacists. So I told them, I said, I got pills. Take what I don't need anymore and tell me so I can throw them away. I said, it gets so confusing after a while. So they went through and generated a new list of stuff I was taking, and shortened it up quite a bit. And then they're going to do some more changing of it. And one of them is I take a lot of iron, and the iron pill was really hard on the stomach. And they feel that was some of the reason that was causing me so much trouble of why I couldn't eat, and why when I did eat, I couldn't keep it down. But so they're going to give me iron infusion. And they said instead of taking the pills, it'll be once a year getting an infusion. But I've been fighting the low iron for a lot of years.
Long time.
I used to give blood all the time, and then my iron started dropping, and they wouldn't accept it. So
Mike says it's not over yet. He said, but they're where they are. They're still in the 80s and 90s there.
yeah,
And, but it's cold in Maine. We lived in Maine for a while too. It was pretty. It was very pretty up there.
well, I
lot
gotta
of
have
places are
one
pretty.
more day to take the
Thanks,
boat
Freedom
on.
Frog.
Huh?
He said he hopes it goes well.
It's going. We've been working on this for a year and a half now.
Mm-hmm. It'll be better. It'll get better.
And
I have faith.
I started out, I weighed 235, and I'm down to 175 now, and nobody knows why.
But Holly's in the house. Good morning.
Good morning, Holly, my dear. Getting ready for work. How are we doing? I forgot. Yeah, we've been working on this for a year and a half, and I think this week we finally got some information to move on. So the doctors are scrambling, and I got a different primary care, and between the VA and outsourcing, the records get all mixed up. They're not very good at sharing. So what VA sees and what my other people see could be different. So they're ended up prescribing different things. But so I've kind of got them all in one group now. That
Mike said you could always go fishing where they're at. I wish he could. I wouldn't even mind if he went out somewhere where it was warm and went fishing. Got his body
you
warmed
can
up.
always come fish here.
Mm-hmm.
You never know, Mike. I just might stop in.
Yeah, always be careful what you say.
I'm probably closer to that than you think. I feel I just need a break, and I might load up the truck and go for a buggy ride. No destination, no time frame. Got to clear all these doctor's appointments to give me enough time.
No, I've got a fraud in there. Oh, Mike is in Omaha, Nebraska.
Hmm?
Omaha, Nebraska.
Mike?
Yep.
Yep.
Have we've driven down that way?
Oh yeah, we've driven through most of that places, going back and forth
Yeah, I guess so.
from the East Coast, from Fort Meade, Maryland, and Norfolk.
Mike said you got his number. Just give him a call if you do.
I surely will. I keep a little book with all of the people when they send me stickers and stuff. I always make sure I keep their address, and that way I can return the favor. And I think I have one out there now that. So if anybody hasn't got a sticker that wanted one, let me know. I had 2 emails requests. I got both of those out in the mail Monday, I think. I actually walked them out to the mailbox and put them
You
in there.
did. I was so proud of you. He had to ask me where to put it. He said, "Where do you put these
I
at?"
know better
I
than
said, "In the
asking things
whole
like
slot."
that.
Just stick it in there. But you did to him yourself.
Does anybody got any questions for us? I feel so lonely.
Will you quit saying that? You're starting
Are
to make me
you
feel
lonely tonight? Oh, that's right. I'm not supposed to sing
Not anymore.
like John Parker.
Oh, would I remember that? Yeah, no, don't sing.
Yeah, I think John Parker and me and Mississippi Steve should get together one day and do a fishing thing. I think a lot of people would come in to watch us, knowing we probably none of us will catch a fish.
Forget to hear that. Oh, the Bandit Frogster.
Oh, good
Team
morning,
Red
Froggy.
Car. Team Red Car.
Yeah, you know.
Good morning.
Froggy.
I do. Good morning from the UK. About to have Sunday roast here. Apologies from us, frogs, for throat tickling. I'll try and hop back later to you both. P.S. Your garage. We're not in the garage
Not in the
today.
garage right
We've
now.
been moving. We keep trying something
It wouldn't
else.
take me a minute, but there's no car in there. It's such a mess. I can't get anything in there anymore.
I had a yard sale a long time ago and I haven't been able to get,
Yeah.
been so busy. But we started. I
Yeah,
started.
we're getting
it clean-
closer.
We're getting it cleaned up.
If I had to, I could.
Yep, you could. Dale Hayslip, excuse me. I apologize if I did that wrong. It says, when are you and Brad supposed to go at it? That is the
I
question.
have no idea,
Really?
but
No.
with the weather around here, it's getting to where I'm just about done fishing. I mean, it'll be frosty or below freezing in the mornings.
And I'll watch them online and we'll go
Yeah.
along when it's too cold out.
To get up that early, so I have no idea. I think
Ash-
next weekend we have the itty bitty catfish tournament.
I thought that got canceled.
I did too, but
It did.
Avid called me. He's going to talk about it tonight.
Oh, Ashley Brady is in the house. She said good morning to you and us, and good morning to you also. And Ashley Brady,
Oh, hi, Ashley.
Yeah.
Good morning,
And-
young lady.
she says hi to everybody. And the Frogster says you're hiding the car behind the sofa. That's
Yeah, we're just
I
one of
was
those little
wondering.
cars.
When she said Team Red Car, I'm slow this morning. I'm slow sometimes. And yeah, I get it now.
Well, so many times she came in, the car was always behind me.
Yeah.
And she said, it never moves. Is it a green screen?
Oh,
And she did believe me, so she said, well, knock on it. So I had to
not
push my chair back and knock on it to prove it.
great. You knocked on my car. P&B Catfishing. Well, that's Paul Boyd. Oh, good. I got a name. And he said, good morning, Dawn.
Good morning. Welcome
Well, thank you,
aboard.
Ashley. We like it. It's a small house compared to what we used to have, but we like it. It fits the two of us. And except for the red car that's behind the, which needs to go into the shop because it got hail damaged quite a bit. Should have been it. Too bad it wasn't in the garage that day. Freedom Frog said to tell everybody to have a fantastic day. So, time to hop to work. And
Freedom Frog.
Freedom Frog.
Well, you have a good day, Freedom Frog. I hope you have a good week. I hope you have something you're looking forward to this week. And I got to look at my calendar, but I think I know the weather's just going to get colder, but and if Avid's having that tournament, I might try to do that. It's the 5 smallest catfish. So that shouldn't take too much to do. A bobber, a little hook, and the right place.
Frogster, it was nice to have you come in. She says that she is hopping to the dinner table for family time. Toodle pips for now.
All right, Frody, enjoy your dinner.
We had 2 frogs in the house.
Just hopping around. Huh?
Yeah, just hopping around.
Yeah, good thing I finally got 3 spooks from Has, but when I was looking for spooks, everybody was out. And I finally got 3, but I got them in the frog color because around here, the catfish just love frogs. And sometimes walking back and forth on the shore, you can run into them. But this year I didn't run into any of them. But that's what we used to use a lot when we were kids. We'd put our pole in the water with an angleworm and then walk the shores to look for bait. We'd catch big grasshoppers and frogs and stuff like that, and use it for bait.
Mike Irwin, he said, good morning all, liked and shared.
Good morning, Mike. Welcome aboard. Glad to see you this morning.
You know, I never used frogs. I did that. I just couldn't. I kind of like frogs. Frogs and turtles. But I did use grasshoppers. I hate grasshoppers.
Anyway, so I got these spooks and they're frog colored, so I'm really anxious to try them to see how much, if they will work for me up here. But I don't think I'll be able to get the boat in. I need to get to a boat launch and back it in the water because I have the 2-stroke Evinrude, the last one they made, and you back it in the water, and then from the console it tells you, okay, turn it on, go to this RPM, that RPM, whatever. And then it tells you, okay, you're all winterized. And one thing it does is it pumps a little extra oil in the cylinders, so it fogs the cylinders and stuff. And all you have to do when you get out is drop it down and drain the water, and it's winterized. So I got it because sometimes, we don't know. End of October, even we could get a Indian summer and get up into the 70s. And
Many times.
then I can take out and put it in, and then winterize it when I pull it out. But I know there's a lot of times I paid to have the boat winterized, and then do I want to pay it again just to go fishing today? Which I usually didn't because we didn't have the money to do that. So what else is new?
Don, if you use the spooks in a lake, I would use live bait so it rattles. River with current, if don't matter what the bait is.
Yeah, well, where I was going to use it, the river runs swift. And I was thinking about going up to the tail race, and right off the end of the tail race, there's a huge eddy because of the way things are made. I thought, well, if I can get right on the edge of that seam with it, it should rattle pretty good because I usually use 6 to 8 ounces to keep it from moving. So with that much current, I think it'll rattle it pretty good. So I'm anxious to try it. I'll try it with a bunch of different baits and let you guys know. Oh, what I was building up to was Ugly Dog is starting to paint spooks now. So I'll give a shout out to him. And I ordered 3, but he said it wouldn't be real soon. He's still waiting for the blanks to come in. So if you guys are thinking about it, that's another source to get them. But I looked at a lot of our friends' sites, and everybody was out at the same time. But Has got his in, and I got him some to start with. So I'm hoping to try it out. And
He said he uses 8, 10, and 12-ounce sinkers, Mike.
yeah. Well, if I hit the seam just right, I'll be right on the edge of what we call the honey hole. And I don't really want to go down in the honey hole, but I will. But I know there's big fish in there. But the problem is unless you catch a fish, the odds of getting your line back are just about nil. Because there was a coal vein in there, so it's real ragged and jagged rock coming up. And I can't get high enough or crank fast enough to get my weight up over that ledge. But if I go in the honey hole, then I shoot upstream and a lot further out so that it'll kind of roll into the middle of it. And you never know what you're going to catch there, but you get on that seam line when they come up. It's a big sandy flat. When they come up out of that honey hole into that big sandy flat, it's a good place to pick them off right away. And usually they're hungry when they start coming up there. So the bite's good, and then they run out into the current, and your little 1-pounders feel like 10-pounders. That's all the fishing concern sometimes. I use light line for throwing crankbaits and stuff for walleye and salmon and trout and stuff, but you get a nice one, a 10-pounder, and they get out into that current. It's tough to control them. So what else is going on? What do you guys got going on this week? Just laying low and mellowing out Sunday morning. Yeah, nobody did that. Oh, hi, Derek.
Right. Can you see?
Huh?
Can you see?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Make it
looking
over.
at this.
Uh-huh.
Cool. So I'm looking, and the breeze is starting to come up, but clear skies and sunny. I think I looked when I was out there. I can't remember what the temperature was though. The other day at 9 o'clock, when I finally looked at the temperature, it had gotten up to 37 degrees. And that was on a clear, sunny morning. I glanced over the temperature and I was kind of shocked on, wow. I was used to seeing ours. Now, the last 3, 4 mornings, it's been fairly warm for our standards, above 40. And, but it hasn't warmed up very many degrees after that.
Polly said she weighed a 19-pound salmon yesterday from the river.
Well, cool. My daughter, she works at a bait shop, so people that get big fish, they want to come up there because they got official scales to weigh them. And she just said she weighed in a 19-pound Chinook salmon from the river, which most of our salmon are caught out of the lake.
Yeah.
Not many people fish for salmon in the river, but this year it sounded like there was more salmon caught out of the river than there was in the lake. What's nice about it, you don't need to do downriggers and stuff. Huh?
I said for a while, right?
Yeah.
So they start fighting in the
They
lake.
should be starting to turn.
Oh, Holly goes, yeah, I bet they do. They are, because she said they stink.
Yeah.
I was surprised they brought one in to weigh when it's all equal.
Well, they probably just want to know. They might have snagged it. But, you know, the
Patty.
the fish come in, and I know like the CFM, they were watching the fish jump and stuff, but
She said they're bigger from the river this year
oh, yeah.
than last year.
When they're jumping like that and stuff, they beat their scales off before they go up into the tributary to where they're going to spawn. Well, at that point, they're totally susceptible
Oh,
to all bacteria and stuff.
Catfish Fresno.
Hey, good
Good
morning,
morning.
Fresno.
And Holly's right. They bring them in to have them weighed for whoppers.
Yeah. And it opens them up to bacteria and stuff, and that's where all the decaying starts from. And then once that process starts, that's when they go up and spawn. But I've seen some that were spawned out and really turned, and people taking them home to eat them. And that made my stomach turn. Yes. I wanted to say something, but they were so happy and excited about it that I thought, well, maybe when they get home and clean it, they'll realize they don't want to eat it.
Holly says you're right. It looked a little rough.
Yeah.
Oh, good morning, Sarah. How are you?
Well, good morning,
You're
Sarah.
always so sweet.
Jim get his breakfast yet? Or has he got to make it himself? You know, the guy from the gig that you picked up, Jim.
Took him home with you. You're gonna really remember that, aren't you?
Yeah, she said she might poke in for a little while this morning. She's busy on Sunday mornings.
I know she is. She's always busy, isn't she?
She scored on a whole bunch of, can't remember exactly how it went. She took something down somewhere and ended up getting a whole bunch of bread to come and cookies to come back with. And I can't remember exactly how that works there, but I was watching you take all those loaves of bread and cookies out. I hope people got what they needed.
Real Jim. Jim is in, and he says he had a banana from the yard. Oh, would that be so cool? Go out in the yard
Yeah.
and pick a banana.
Good morning, Jim.
She worked last night. Mhm. I always have oranges and bananas, and
You know,
that'd be cool.
I don't know how y'all feel about it. Hey, J-Dog. But, you know, these younger generations, in my opinion, have too damn much money. You know, you can't give anything away. They all want new stuff, you know, want their own. I have probably 100 pounds of beef and lamb in my freezer that I need to get rid of because my half of beef I'm having butchered, well, they're going to start butchering this Friday. So I need the room. And, you know, I can't find anybody that will come and get it. And, you know, we have things around here like Bose earbuds that neither one of us use, and nobody wants it. It's like, ooh, that's old or something. I don't know. So they must have too much money because they go out and buy that stuff, but we offer it for free, and nobody will even come and get it.
Sarah, you have a good snooze. You deserve it after working all night. So I know you are tired.
Good night, Sarah. So what you been up to, J-Dog? I should know because I've been watching a lot of YouTube, a lot of them after the fact is I got so far behind this summer that I'm taking all my free time when people aren't live and going back and watching previous videos, but I feel like I'm not progressing at it very fast. You know, I missed Darren this morning. Darren's almost always in here. I didn't see him come in.
Jay Dillon said he's heading out to go fish with Van and Sandy.
Cool. You guys have a good day.
Hope you catch him.
You know, stop for a minute and give thanks that you're able to go out with somebody else with the same interests and have a fun day. Because that's special to spend a day with a friend.
Or family, whoever you're fishing with.
Yeah. Friend or family, yeah.
But first, and we never did that. We have to praise the Lord because we've had good, all in all, it's been a good week, Don.
Yeah. From your end. You weren't the one getting poked and prodded.
No. I'm thinking about because we got some answers.
Yeah.
So yes. So, but anyway.
The lab lady, I
says,
know we're on first name basis.
Yeah, you are. Don always gets he knows these people. Don, Sarah said you look real good. And he does look good. We went out yesterday. You went out with me and walked and yeah, he's done really good. Did Don J-Dog asked you if you saw Tara's flathead. She caught a 40-pound flathead. Did you get to see it? I know you did we stop them?
Yeah, I think so. I remember that one.
I was wondering, unless you, I don't know what
some of these lives I don't say anything. Well, last week I wasn't saying anything because I was sick as a dog. I didn't have the energy to move my mouse around to even do chat.
You're right, Holly. Yay for answer.
Just didn't even have the desire to do it. So I watched a lot and my head was kind of foggy. Couple days. Froggy.
Mm-hmm.
But I yeah, they poked and prodded on me, stuck me with needles, put stuff in me,
Sarah
took
said,
stuff out of me.
16 people in the house. Have a blessed Sunday. You're right, Sarah.
Thank you for stopping in, Sarah. Jim?
Oh, he said it wasn't live, it was a video for, so maybe we didn't
That's what I seen. I remember seeing
the
like a
picture
thumbnail on
yeah.
it. But so I might not have watched it yet, but I remember seeing it, and it's on my list. I'm excited to see it. I wish I could catch 45 fish.
I wish you could too. I hope I'm not netting it though.
As weak as I am now, I don't know if I could pull a 40-pound fish in. I didn't realize how weak I was getting.
If I net it with my luck, I would hit it off and I'd never get the end of it.
And so last night we went shopping. It's about the first time. I do this maybe once in 5 years.
Yeah, to get clothes for him.
And
I don't want you to think it's me, but he needed them.
from size 44 waist pants down to 32, 34.
Yep.
So everything was getting to be kind of baggy on me. So I went shopping.
Thanks, real Jim. Or Jim, we'll just call you Jim. I hate saying all that other. Yeah, he said it's like having coffee with us. Him and Sarah's on the other side of the table.
Yeah, well, cool.
It is.
Next week I'll figure it out and you can come up live and we can really be.
We have
Do
coffee
it.
together. That would be fun. We keep experimenting with different places that we put it. John's really good because he moved it in here for me because I can't handle the smoke. Right? Is that why you did that?
Well, yeah. But I could have brought the computer in here too.
Oh, well, I mean, either way,
Yeah.
this is working.
Yeah, I go on and I do the stuff on my computer, but then when I go to do it on my phone, a lot of the options don't show up. And it's like, okay, I'll go out and check on my computer. Yeah, it's right here. Come in and look at my phone. No, it's not there. And so I took my phone out. I got everything hooked up and I got a headset so I could hear, which is my big problem.
Yeah.
And actually I got it on, but
I thought you.
it's not synced to my phone. It was a little while ago, so I don't know what happened.
So it went
So,
out about that yesterday too.
This is
Oh, excuse me. Eye rubs.
this is my headphones, and that's all they are. They don't go in the ear. They rest on the outside the ear, so that you can still hear around you. They're waterproof, and they got a mic built into them too. So instead of having a boom mic, it's built into the earpiece. So it's transferring through the bone. So I was really anxious to try it out today and see how it works, but maybe later today I'll
Sean,
do it.
T Outdoors. Sean's in the house and he said, good morning.
Good morning, Sean. How are you?
We are winding down.
Yep, we're
It is
winding
8 o'clock.
down.
We kind of wound down, I think, a while back, but it is winding down now. It's 8:01.
Yeah, it's about that time to close. Two stands should be coming up with his morning
Fishing? Is he fishing?
morning fishing, and Lance, he's out fishing for salmon this morning. So drop in on those guys and tell them I sent you over there, but I'm not coming because no, don't do that. I'm just kidding. So guys, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap it up, and I'll give you a minute or two to say goodbye to your friends. And if you want to do a little closing.
I just would stop and thank the dear Lord and all of our many blessings. And we ask for some special prayers. I know there are people out there that are hurting and in pain. And we have some family members that I would ask for prayers that are going to be going up for surgery soon. And let them know that I love them. We love them. And everybody out there that is having difficulties or whatever, we love you too. But most of all, we praise the Lord for the opportunity to live as we're doing and doing this fishing and doing these live streams. It's fun, and doing them together with Dawn. And in Jesus' sweet name, as always, we pray.
And we also pray for calm seas and tight lines. All right, guys.
Or your husband not to
We'll see most of you around somewhere today. And I think I'm going to be able to start tying up some rigs. I got everything I ordered in now. I got my wonderful stickers to put on my board today. Start the week off nice. But I'm also going to spend the day being grateful for what I have and not worry about what I don't have.
There you go.
Amen.
Amen.
Bye all.
Goodbye.
How do I get out of here?
I can't remember how to shut it off.
Ah, there we go.
And there it goes.
Do-do-do. Huh. Go back,
Back, way back.
back, back, back. No, I don't. Oh, I know. There we go. Later, guys. Bye, Jim.